Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
Nice to see the sunshine crack out this afternoon after we started fairly cloudy this morning. We knew that would be the case. We've got the winds still generally pulling in off of the ocean. And we've got an area of low pressure and a cold front out there that's going to bring our last chance for rain pretty much for the extended period. And that does include the 4th of July, which I'll get to that forecast in a second. I'll give you a hint. Looking good so far. Let's go out to the storm tracker and kind of show you where things stack up so far. The low itself, pretty far offshore. It's up near the Olympic Peninsula here over towards western British Columbia, Vancouver Island. Most of the rain is now pushing up into western Washington, and that's where a lot of it will stack up later on this afternoon, or I should say late afternoon, early evening. And then as we go overnight tonight and tomorrow, we'll see the front itself sort of swing on through. Now, it's falling apart. It's not very strong, and it's running into that huge ridge of high pressure that continues to dominate the entire United States landscape, with the exception of the northwest here in the 90s. So there's a lot of that hot, dry air that it's running into as well. And that will actually help to break it down as we go overnight tonight. Now, we did get up to the low 70s today. 69 is our current temperature in Eugene right now. Pair 66 is in Cottage Grove and Corvallis. We're pretty much calling overcast out along the coast, and you can see the sunny skies are starting to get a little cloudier down towards Douglas County. They're still at 68. Very comfortable sunny 74 out in Bend. So big contrast today, depending on where you were watching the state or if you were traveling. 70s and 60s on the west side of the mountains, east side 80s, and look at that, 90s, mid-90s in Rome, 93 in Ontario. All that hot air that's out there over the next 4 to 5 days will slowly start to creep east, or westward rather, and move all this cooler Pacific air out of the forecast as we go in towards the weekend. But as I mentioned, we still have those showers that will start late tonight. A lot of those sprinkles and whatnot will be wrapped up by tomorrow morning. Right now, the 4th of July looks great. We'll see a little bit of patchy cloud cover in the morning. We should be fine by the afternoon. Now, overnight tonight, we'll keep a very mild forecast. Lows in the mid-50s, low 50s, so to speak. So as that swings through, you see this big ridge of high pressure, the bubble where the clouds are starting to arch over top. That will actually shift north, and as that moves into position, blocks all of this storm system out here and pushes all those up into western Washington, it allows that warmer air, that massive ridge is actually going to start what we call backbuilding, or sort of backdooring its way into the northwest, and it'll push all that warm air with it as well. So let's start with the rain first as we go overnight tonight around midnight through about 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Lightly scattered showers. By the afternoon, stop it at 5, 6 o'clock. No problems, and I'll just let it roll through Wednesday. We're looking good for the whole day. Now, certainly be careful out there if you are going to be barbecuing with the fireworks. It has been very wet, as we mentioned, but you still want to be careful if you're going to be out, especially a lot of folks will be because the weather should be just fine. The parades, anything else you have, should be good as well. Even along the coast where the temperatures will be in the mid-60s. We've got a good-looking forecast Wednesday pretty much all the way through the end of the weekend. And that's when we'll really start to warm things up, too, as some of that warmer air starts to really plant in. So the Umpqua Basin, cloudy start, sunny finish. Temperatures will be in the mid-70s tomorrow, then jumping into the 80s by Thursday and Friday, and then upper 80s, and I may even be moving that next Monday to about 90 degrees. We'll see about that in the next couple of days. Mostly sunny in the Cascades. Temperatures there will be in the upper 50s and low 60s. We'll look at low 70s in Bend and Redmond. Sunny skies, pretty much just lock it in for the next 7, 8 days in central Oregon. And then in the valley here, cloudy start, sunny finish, guys, around 70 tomorrow, 75, and good looking weather for the 4th. And then we'll slowly start to bring in some of that summertime heat. Heat in the northwest here is low to mid 80s, but it's coming, and we'll see it by the end of the weekend.
Nothing bad about that forecast at all.
It looks real good.
Thanks, Justin.
You got it.